Empire's Dawn, The Rise of Augustus Caesar. Chapter 1, The Rise of Augustus Caesar.
Early life and path to power.
Born in 63 BC as Gaius Octavius, the future Augustus had a privileged upbringing due to his noble lineage. His maternal great-uncle was Julius Caesar, a key factor that significantly shaped his destiny. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Octavius discovered he was named in Caesar's will as his adopted son and legal heir. Demonstrating his strategic prowess, Octavius knew aligned himself with Mark Antony and Marcus Lepidus, forming the Second Triumvirate. Together, they set out to avenge Caesar's death and divided the Roman Republic among themselves. However, their ambitions soon sowed discord. In 31 BC, Octavius defeated Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium, pushing Antony to suicide and declaring Cleopatra Queen of Egypt his prisoner. With no rivals left to challenge him, Octavius took control of the entire Roman Republic, becoming its first emperor in 27 BC. From here on, he was known as Augustus, initiating a reign that laid the foundations for a period dubbed the Pax Romana, or the Roman peace.
Political ascendancy and transformation into Augustus.
In 43 BC, the young Octavian performed his first political masterstroke with the formation of the Second Triumvirate alongside Mark Antony and Lepidus. This united force laid waste to their enemies and solidified control over the Roman Republic. However, outbreaks of infighting and power struggles were inevitable. Octavian smartly exploited these, removing Lepidus from power in 36 BC and defeating Antony at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. With complete control over the Roman state, he initiated societal reform, implementing a fresh constitution to shape the Republic into a principate, the first phase of the Roman Empire. This drastic transformation was marked with Octavian becoming Augustus in 27 BC, a title symbolizing sacred authority. Pivotal initiatives, such as reformation of the legal system, the coinage, and the army, were examples of his tactful governance aimed at maintaining equilibrium between old republican values and new monarchical realities. He masterfully preserved the illusion of a continued republic, but in reality, he held the majority of the power. His reign was marked with Pax Romana, Roman peace, a period of comparative tranquility throughout the empire, lasting beyond his death in AD 14.
Chapter 2, Rise to Power, The Early Years of Augustus Caesar.
Building the foundations of an empire.
Under the leadership of Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, the Roman Republic transformed into the Roman Empire. He reigned as the first emperor from 27 BC until AD 14, taking on the title Augustus. His rule marked the beginning of a 200-year era of prosperity known as Pax Romana. Augustus established a stable and efficient administration that stretched across 3 continents. He expanded Rome's borders to include Egypt, Dalmatia, Pannonia, Noricum, and Raetia, and secured alliances with Parthia and other kingdoms. Even more, he refurbished the city of Rome, setting a standard in urban planning. His reign saw the construction of enduring structures like the Forum of Augustus and the Areopagus. Furthermore, he invigorated the tax system and established the Praetorian Guard and Roman postal service. Augustus's reforms built a well-managed expansionist empire. This period truly laid the groundwork for Roman imperial history. This array of achievements created the structure for the empire's continuance for several centuries, even after his death.
First emperor and death.
In 27 BC, Octavian officially became the first emperor of Rome and assumed the name Augustus. His energetic rule brought about structure and stability, transforming Rome from a republic to an empire. He profoundly reformed Rome's political structure and initiated programs to uplift Rome's physical infrastructure, ultimately leading to a golden era of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana. Though a great leader, he wasn't immune from age and disease. In 14 AD, while preparing to leave for a military campaign, he fell ill. His health deteriorated fast, and he soon realized that his end was near. It is believed he passed the reins of the empire to his adopted son, Tiberius, before he died. There are varying accounts regarding his passing. One suggests he died in the arms of his wife, Livia, while another claims that his last words were to his friends, asking them if he played the part in the farce of life well. His death marked the end of an era. His legacy as an efficient administrator, tactful diplomat, and successful military strategist still influence contemporary leadership paradigms. His rule, defined by justice and compassion, provided a blueprint for future emperors, shaping the course of Roman and ultimately European history.
The voices in this recording were created with the assistance of OpenAI. Thank you for listening to our presentation. This audiobook is the copyrighted property of Digital News Report, all rights reserved. Unauthorized reproduction or distribution is prohibited.